Hey, welcome back. It's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach and Tracy's RV Center in Millgrove, Ontario, Canada. Back to shoot another video of this particular trailer. This is a 24-foot, 7'3" wide, twin bed model, large bath. I would bring it to you because we've showed you different twin beds, but not with a larger bath than that. And this is even getting a little bigger again, more close to the same size as what my own personal coach is. So we thought we'd show you some of the features on it for ones that are looking for twin beds or have other ideas of what they're looking for in a trailer. This particular coach, with all the features it's showing on it, right down to the power jack, the large bath, the air, and everything that's on this particular trailer, when we put it on the scales, come in at 28.92 when we weighed it. Some of the great features that we put on the coach: one, it's got a big access on the outside here underneath the storage area. You've got your sewer hose carrier here, nice and accessible up to the front here. You don't have to carry it in the bumper where it gets damaged. We put a light on the side here for when you're dumping your holding tanks at night or anything and it's dark in the area. You've got your hitching light for hitching up during the night time and that. Along, like I said, you've got your battery, your double tanks, power jack. It has your nice big front window again for lots of visibility outside when you're sitting at the dinette. Your stone guard cover on it. It's got a large A&E rollout awning on it. It's got the BL jacks all the way around it. It's got our new radius smooth door on the outside as well. And your ducted range hood and that. There's still again more access underneath the rear bed. At the back you have a baggage door as well. So let's take you on board and we'll show you some of the great features on the inside of the coach. Hey, welcome on board. Now we've got you on the inside of the coach. Some of the things that we've done, very similar to my own coach too, is where we've moved the counter down a little bit, kept it down so we have a place for our shoes and different things here. It also gives you a little bigger landing space when you're coming into the coach as well for you know, when there's 2 or 3 of you walking in the coach and you've got groceries in your hand and you're trying to get inside and it's raining and that as well. We've all experienced that to a point. So it's nice having a nice space as you're walking in it, considering it's still not a huge trailer in the end. This has a 48-inch, I should say, up at the front, a 48-inch dinette that makes into a bed that is 6'3" by 48 inch. So if you had another couple of people along and you wanted the extra bedding or that, you'd have extra bedding at the front. It has the double bunk, so you have the bunk up at the front along with storage and everything from there. We got some great coat hooks around the corner that you've seen on some of my other videos, so for hanging coats and hoodies and all that kind of stuff. So makes it really, really nice that you're not always trying to get them to a closet area. Because in this particular coach, they did opt out of the closet. They were more interested in a pantry. So these hooks are really great for that kind of stuff. We also have the little nook in the one end of the seat here for putting shoes and everything. So when you're coming in, instead of having a door finished right off, we got a spot that they can throw their shoes and sandals and things like that. So they're also out of the way, making it really nice and accessible from there. On this particular bath, it has the large bath on it, where we have the separate tub area. We have the separate tub area. I should start with the toilet. We got our vanity. We've got our tub area here, which gives you a nice tub with lots of storage up above. We've got our medicine cabinet along with the mirror built right in and the fan, which makes a really nice bathroom when you're spending a lot of time on board, if you're going out for 2 or 3 months at a time, and even sometimes when you're out for a couple of weeks. It gives you all your own stuff on board that you don't have to use a lot of the park facilities and that, along with all your larger holding tanks as well. From there, it has the air conditioning. It does have the TV antenna. We have the Jensen multimedia player in it. It's got the fantastic fan. And the thing that's really, that we've started on a lot of our coaches when we're putting the furnaces with our air conditioners, everything's running on one thermostat now. So we've got our fan, cool, and furnace on it. So you just pick what features you want. It runs both. There is no controls on the air conditioners anymore. When we have the furnaces on board, everything is run from one digital thermostat on board now. which is a really nice feature too. So you can, during the daytime, go from 70 degrees if you're keeping it at 70, and if the temperature's dropping at night, you can flick your button and switch it to furnace and still keep it at your 70 degrees. You also have the choice that you can select Celsius or Fahrenheit on it as well too. So it depends on which you like to read more than anything in the way of features. Coming back to the counter here, it's got a nice double sink. It's got the 21-inch oven with the 3 burners on the top. Lots of capacity on the inside again for cooking, like casseroles, anything like that, baking and all that, because you don't need hydro to make it run, which makes it really nice. You've got your overhead microwave, lots of storage up above. It also has a couple built-in drawers for some linens and that if you want, or you can put some cutlery. We still have the great cutlery tray in that as well. You've got a spot for your garbage can down below here for putting garbage and some recycle underneath and storage underneath. Otherwise than that, it's just lots of overhead storage. So again, we're back to lots of storage on board. It has the 6.5 in the fridge. So you can see in the fridge, it's a nice big fridge here with a light on inside. When we get to the 6.5, you get a light inside the fridge, along with a nice size freezer in it as well. Oops. From there, they do have the Go Power solar system. A lot of our coaches now have the Go Power solar system in it too, which makes it really nice, again, because you can be off the grid and have all that on board, that you're not worrying about your battery power getting down. Where they opted out of the closet, and I mentioned, they now have it into a pantry, so when they're storing all their food on board and everything like that, and I've mentioned in a lot of my other videos, our pantries have been very popular where we don't have food in all different areas in the coach. You're really back to your pots and pans, some of your essentials up above and dishes, but when you're looking for your food, it's all in one particular spot. So you're not looking anywhere in the coach for different areas to try to find your food. We'll show you the back of this particular trailer here. So in the back here we have 2 twin beds. They're both 34-inch twin beds at the back here by 80 inches long. So there's lots of room to stretch out. It's like almost having a queen at the back here. We also have a Jensen LED television. It will, for them from watching, they can watch it at the front. They can watch it in their bed too here. It'll come out and pivot around for the bed area here, which makes it really nice if they want to watch a little TV on board, or that when they're going to bed, maybe catch the weather, the news, anything like that. They do have a privacy curtain that's been added to the coach, so you can section off the bed area here. If you choose to not make your bed every day, it doesn't matter if it's a little bit messier back here, because the rest of the coach is looking nice and neat and tidy. From there, you can see there's lots of overhead cupboard space. We have the overhead bunk again at the back here for extra sleeping capacity for an adult if they want to sleep on it. We rate it at 200. You've got lots of ventilation at the back. We've got 3 windows that open at the back for ventilation. They have the reading lights for when they go to bed at night, if they choose to read or not. We also have the little nightstand where they can run an alarm or anything, with a little storage below for your books and everything when you go to bed at night. And there's also storage underneath both beds, both lifting up, that there's storage underneath the beds. You can get at it from the outside. Otherwise than that, if you want to get at some of your freshwater tank and all that, it's all accessible from the inside to look at any of your things as well. Well, I really hope you enjoyed the video on this 24-foot in twin beds, double bunk, large bath too. It's a very interesting trailer. I hope you enjoyed it. Watch for more videos down the road. And again, if you want to get in touch with us, it's Brad Taylor at Taylor Coach. You can go to our website and get our email and our telephone number if you got any questions on our product. I look forward to hearing from you. Watch for more videos down the road. Take care. Bye now.